What's up, guys? Good morning. It's a Thursday morning, guys. I just took my kids to school. So I just drove my kids to school, and my studio in my house is in between the school. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to stop by the studio. A thought just went through my head. You can guys see my hair is awful. No shower yet this morning. The shirt's wrinkled. This is my pajamas. I'm literally in my pajamas. But a MMA thought went through my head. So it's what I do. I like to talk to you guys about it. And the thought that went through my head is, UFC Vegas 70 is tomorrow, the next day. Next week is UFC 285. Next week, John Jones is back. Next week, John Jones fights for the UFC Heavyweight Championship against Ciryl Gane. That's it, right? Valentina Shevchenko's on it. I think Bo Nickel's on it. It's a great card. I'm going to order it. I'm going to spend $80 on it. I'm going to invite some people over the house. But there is absolutely low to no promotion. And I thought about it. I'm like trying to think because I'm hearing John Jones talk. There's a lot of John Jones, DC scuttlebutt back and forth. I guess they're friends now. Kind of cool. I kind of like it. I like when it goes full circle. They were heated rivals. They went away. Now it would be cool if they shook hands or hugged, or how about after the fight if Jones wins, has his hand over. I think that would be a cool, fun moment, a full circle moment. I like that. But I thought about it. I'm like, wow, Ciryl Gane, his last three opportunities, I can argue could be the biggest three opportunities for any mixed martial artist of all time. And I always hear privilege, Dana White privilege. We hear about Conor and Sugar Sean O'Malley and many more, right? But let me throw out these three opportunities in a row. And there's been no other UFC fighter in the history of the sport with a better opportunity. One, Francis Ngannou. So Gane fought Francis Ngannou for the UFC Heavyweight Championship. Some people thought it could be the biggest fight in UFC heavyweight history. Like, this is it. The card was kind of the fight was good. Went 25 minutes. Kind of a unique situation that Francis Ngannou grappled Ciryl Gane to win the fight. But the poster, the fight, the drama, the embedded, the week was just, it wasn't a thing. And then his second, in the last fight he just fought, he was the main event of fighting in Paris, the return to Paris, his hometown, his thing, against Tai Tuivasa. And let's be honest, guys, we all know this. There's always A side and B side, and there's no disrespect to the B side. The B side has a great shot. The Ultimate Fighter House. The A side's Conor, the B side's Chandler, right? Like that's just, we're all honest. We're all humans. We're all grown-ups here. We can talk. You know what I mean? We can be honest with each other. In that fight, the home side, the A side is Ciryl Gane. It's his home. It's his town. They sold out the place. And the B side's Tai Tuivasa. And there is no better B side than Tai Tuivasa. He brings so much energy, fun. He brings the fight. They know it's going to be a complete car wreck inside the octagon, and it was. It's actually one of the coolest fights of the year last year in 2022. But that was for Ciryl Gane. The UFC did that for him. And now the last opportunity, this opportunity that we're days away, that I'm hearing crickets from my guy Ciryl. He's fighting John Jones. Love him, hate him, same thing. And I've always said this. Inside that octagon, he is the greatest I've ever seen. And I think I'm higher than most. George St. Pierre. Anderson Silva gets underrated in these GOAT talks and all-time talks. Guys like Matt Hughes, of course, Chuck Liddell and Gracie's. And there's Khabib Nurmagomedov. There's new guys now doing their thing. And Izzy and Usman. The best I've ever seen inside that octagon, the run he had of light heavyweight championships, defeating every big name in the sport, is John Jones. He's back. And he's not even just back. He's back in the heavyweight division. This mystery, this I need to put on 30 pounds thing for multiple years. And he's been out for 2-3 years. And he's fighting Ciryl Gane. And all I know about, all I've been hearing about UFC 285 is that John Jones and DC are friends. That's the storyline going into this epic, one of the biggest fights in the history of our sport. John Jones is back. I guess he's friends with DC, the commentator, the retired fighter. And I haven't heard one thing about Ciryl Gane. Actually, let me back up. I've actually heard one thing. It was one media outlet posted it, and then of course everyone reposted it. Something about how he doesn't train. Like, he doesn't train in off seasons. He only trains when a fight's announced, and then he has a camp, which can be a little not loved from, casuals or from regular fans, right? So I don't know, guys. I don't know what they can do in a week. I don't know how excited you are for this fight. I don't know if it's 100%. We're just so pumped to see John Jones back, and that's all that matters. I don't know. We will see. We will see the pay-per-view numbers. We will see. You ready for this one? If you guys want to get into it a little bit, always go on YouTube, UFC's YouTube, and look at their embedded numbers. And look when Dustin Poirier versus Conor McGregor, their trilogy numbers. You can a big time title fight, Islam Makhachev versus Oliveira. Look at those numbers, and then look at sometimes a subpar pay-per-view main event, and look at their embedded numbers. And the embedded numbers will show us a lot next week. Is it just a John Jones comeback? Is it his triumph return? Or are we really, really down and excited to see Gane versus Jones for the heavyweight championship? There you go. There's my thoughts. All right. I'm going back home. I'm going to shower. We have a big day of Fight Bananas. A lot of stuff is happening. Congratulations, by the way. We announced yesterday Maddie Levine has joined the team. So much is happening. So much is going on. Tomorrow I'll be in Orlando, Florida for the PFL. Have a great day. I need to go take a shower. My hair is a complete mess right now. Later, guys.